Hey guys, what's going on? Third Street Reactions here. We're back. I'm Shane.
Zach.
We're back with Star Wars: The Bad Batch, Season 3, Episode 7. So we were hiding out, and we were interrogating, I think, are they called Shadow Assassins?
They're referring to them as shadows.
Yeah, they're clones that just have completely, there's no hope for them, from what I understand.
Well, they've been reprogrammed. Re-education camps.
The Native Americans.
Their education, yeah, I mean, I guess we probably did do that. Either way, Omega, we've noticed that she's been imitating Crosshair.
Yes, yeah. Had the toothpick and everything in the mouth. That was cool. Also, the clones aren't really completely aware of what M count is.
No, they were discussing it and saying, I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is, kind of thing.
Yeah, it was a closely guarded secret by the Jedi. It might not feel that way when you just watch the movies, but if you really think about it, there's an intuitive nature to well, why would they just broadcast what that is? I mean, pretty sure there are some stories about it's closely guarded because they don't want some other witch coven that just like we saw in the Acolyte, just finding their own Jedi. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
and by the end of the episode, the Imperial troops that were deployed to capture them it looks like they're being led by Wolf.
Yeah, and that one, I can't remember because I remember Wolf coming in because we thought the guy that was getting interrogated was Wolf, but he ended up getting shot.
He was shot by that other guy that in the middle of the battle, one of those guys ran up with the flamethrower and the tanks or something like that blew up.
Yeah.
And it caused the facility to crumble and fall on them.
Yeah, I hate to see the clones just fall in love with them in the Clone Wars. Obviously, Tamara Morrison was the live-action version. So you start to just kind of love them when you see them with Anakin and Obi-Wan and Ahsoka getting each other's back. And then, of course, that finale where they're all turning against Ahsoka and Rex. And then we have it here. It kind of sucks.
It does.
So, but it's like I said, I love the Bad Batch. So hopefully they can get out of it. I imagine they will. Guys, before we jump in, if you want to support us and check out the full-length version, see us on Patreon. We also have 4 weeks early access. Just click the link below. Let's jump in.
He's still alive.
Yep.
Our leech vessel's docked about 10 levels down. Doesn't have a hyperdrive, though. We won't get far. No, but we can use it to contact Echo.
It's like not having air conditioning. Who would not have hyperspace now?
Mm-hmm. The way that guy talks, do you think that guy's a clone too?
Which one?
That guy.
Him? Yes.
I've already found.
For some reason, I thought we saw his face, like he was getting ready and stuff.
They're escaping through the middle of the spire. We'll take Team 1 and infiltrate this rock from the platform below. Set charges and seal this passage. We'll pin them inside.
Sir, the operative has gone after the target. Should I pursue?
Negative. Proceed with the plan. Seal off that access point.
Yes, sir.
We need a spire.
Reminds me of Fable 2. There was a spire in that game.
Oh, okay.
That was kind of like the source of...
I bought that game at midnight. Didn't beat it. I barely played it, actually.
The ship's docked just down this corridor.
coming. I'll handle it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's a clone, baby.
I get
Tamir Morrison.
Yeah. The smile like lands.
Yeah.
Get
I
the
mean,
big
all
smile on
these
his
guys are why Boba Fett's so great.
Oh, yeah.
We need to go. Waiting on you.
Don't worry, she only bites half of the time.
Great.
Prepare to launch.
Funny looking little ship.
Yeah. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
We've been compromised. Taking marker 025 for an extraction. Repeat, marker 025. I said to use stun blasts only. You've jeopardized this mission. I prevented the target's escape by shooting down her ship. Our orders are to retrieve the girl alive and unharmed. Their vessel crashed in the upper jungle region. Get the shuttles in the air. This isn't over.
Got your crossbow.
Yep.
Sure you can carry those supplies.
Yes.
Stay close. It's easy to get lost in this terrain.
You're as bad as Hunter.
Oh, I'm much worse.
Echo should meet us at the extraction point. We'll have to continue on foot. How far? 5 clicks north.
I didn't know that clicks meant kilometers until like I was 30 years old.
Yeah. We never had to worry about it.
This way.
I like saying clicks though.
Yeah. There's a reason that's abbreviated.
What?
I've seen how you are with the kid.
Your point?
Well, you're different than you were on Ryloth. So, what changed?
Loyalty meant something to me. But with the Empire, it didn't go both ways. I realized how disposable I was.
You're not the only one.
So much conveyed with faceless helmets.
It works real well in Star Wars. It just
No sign of the
like a Vader feel like he says so much when he just looks at you.
Mm-hmm. The breathing. There's an ominous.
Yeah.
Problem. The operative's gone rogue. I hear it too.
Stay by my side and stay down.
Like Rob's Wolf.
Mm-hmm.
How much further to the landing zone? Just ahead. Almost there.
Who'd they get?
Nemec. One of the other troopers that were with him.
Omega smoke grenade.
We're out.
Go now!
Might as well hunted.
Fucking helmet to the head.
Yeah. Good lord. He's a race.
Yeah.
Good little fight too.
That was really cool.
I love that we have Batcher with us. Ah, shit, really?
Wolf.
I haven't seen Echo. What's he doing?
Wait on them to call.
What are we gonna do to get out of this? Why would you?
I thought you were dead. Reports said you were killed in action. You went down aboard an attack cruiser. I did. I lost a lot of good men that day. And today. What are you doing here, Rex? Now, not against you. Against the Empire. They're imprisoning and experimenting on our brothers. Killed others. The Empire wouldn't do that to us. You can stand with us. I am a soldier of the Empire. I have my orders. Hand the girl over, and I'll make sure you're given a fair trial. Think about what you're doing, Wolf. I know you've been trained not to question orders. But open your eyes. You're hunting a child. I know that's not who you are. So this unlocked vessel inbound. Commander, stand down.
Love it. I mean, just so great to see these characters, you know.
Agreed.
Recover their fallen. Then we move out. But, they're traitors. Perhaps. But they're clones. We owe them that.
It's nice that he's not just completely corrupted.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta be conflicted if you haven't seen the shit that they're talking about.
Yeah.
Well, I figured he'd be alive, but
My, you are tenacious.
I'm sorry about your men. Thanks. You know, I thought that the end of the war would mean an end to losing more of our brothers. But I was wrong. Rex, you can't win this fight. The Empire is too strong. I can't just walk away. Not now. Not with the Empire being after the kid. We'll protect her. I heard what Omega said about her escape. I think she's vital to whatever they're doing on Tentis. And if you want to keep her safe, you need to find out why she's so important to them.
guys, that was a reaction. A solid episode.
I thought so too. No, I enjoyed like Wolf's perspective. You know, he's still kind of doing what they, at least Crosshair was initially doing.
Yeah, he was able to think for himself a little bit. I mean, he really trusts Rex.
Yeah, just seeing his old comrade.
I mean, Rex was like the GOAT out of the clone troopers. You know, he worked with General Skywalker. He was pivotal in a lot of huge battles. I mean, everyone trusts Rex, but yeah, I mean, obviously for the Shadow guys, it's just too late for him.
Yeah.
And that was a good fight between him and Crosshair.
Crosshair, yeah, absolutely. It was really cool.
Like, I like to see like a one-sided fight, actually. Like when guys are just mirroring each other like the whole time, it kind of gets a little.
Yeah, it has to lean one way or the other.
Yeah, I think they're more interesting because I think it's actually more interesting to see the person trying to defend himself.
Yeah.
So Jackie Chan understood that. That's why in a lot of his fights he gets his ass kicked or he barely makes it.
Yeah, and he's going against multiple people.
Yeah, so it's
like
just more interesting. Mm-hmm. I mean, I loved everything about it. I mean, the previous two orders, I felt like there was I think tonally this is similar, but the previous two episodes and kind of gave us like this dark tone that I haven't quite seen since the end of the Clone Wars. Mm. So it was really cool to see, but this was just kind of the same. I'm not trying to say subtract a point from that, but no, it was a good end to that little mini arc right there.
Yeah, it was just a little follow up.
Yeah.
And kind of stitch up some things in terms of that one shadow trooper having survived.
Yeah.
And relentless pursuit of Omega.
Yeah, and he's like, so, I mean, he's supposed to get her too. I'm just trying to understand, like, why I understand he operates outside of the chain of command a little bit.
Yeah.
But, I mean, 007, he worked with the FBI, he worked with all kinds of people. He worked with Americans, he worked with, sometimes he went out of that.
Contacts and things like that.
He worked out of that when he needed to. Mm-hmm. I'm just trying to understand, is he trying to get her alive?
I don't know. I mean, you would imagine so. Why he feels like maybe that's one reason he's so good. He feels like he has to do everything himself.
Yeah. Also, Hauser kind of gave like some type of forgiveness towards Crosshair.
He did. So you're not the same as you were on Ryloth.
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah.
Did all of Rex's men die?
I don't think all of Rex's men died. I thought there was one guy in yellow. Like there was like 2 or 3 guys with him.
Yeah.
And I thought at least one made it back to the ship. That's what I thought. All right. So I guess now we just got to find out why she's important. I mean, you and I kind of know why she's important. If you take the perspective of episode 9 into it, then we get it. I mean, to me, it's a timeless story. I love the Emperor's pursuit and ultimate failure of trying to gain immortality.
Yeah.
I mean, he gets close.
Very close.
There are physical limitations to the whole thing, and it's because he's so powerful. So if he just wasn't as powerful, maybe he'd be able to fucking do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean,
but if he wasn't as powerful and obsessed, if he was as powerful, he wouldn't have been the guy to take down the Jedi. So,
it's a double-edged sword.
It's a double-edged sword. Yeah. Now I'm really wondering how this is going to end.
He wanted his cake and he wanted to eat it too.
I get it, yeah.
And,
I wonder how this is going to end. I mean, ultimately, the Emperor can't be successful. But I wonder what's going to happen to Omega. I don't think she'll die.
Yeah.
I imagine she just might become free. I get to live a normal life outside of everything. Mm-hmm. Anyways, guys, that's it. If you don't want to wait till the next one, and I know we can't because it's a great final season. Check us out on Patreon to see the next 4 weeks. Bye-bye.